Bag secured. Nearly $500,000 in taxpayer money was almost lost to fraud.
But tonight, it's back in the hands in the city of Milwaukee. Fox 6's Bria Jones is in the newsroom to explain how the scheme worked and why one alderman is demanding that accountability in this case.
That's right, Ted. Kim, this situation involves over $460,000 and a fake email. Milwaukee police say they believe the suspect or suspects are overseas. Now, they were able to recover the money, but Alderman Peter Borgelis says someone needs to answer for what happened. It started with a sophisticated scheme. Scammers impersonating a City of Milwaukee vendor to reroute a $460,866 payment to a fraudulent account.
The city was victimized by a type of fraud called business impersonation fraud.
Comptroller Bill Christensen says someone pretended to be Share Construction, a company completing a project for the Milwaukee Public Library. In late June, he says someone emailed one of his staffers to change their bank account.
It had the signature line and the logos of the company. It had the company's correct email address with one key change. Instead of .com at the end, it was .us.
The city wasn't aware of the problem until weeks later.
The legitimate vendor had indicated that they hadn't been paid.
That's when Christensen says he contacted the FBI and Milwaukee police.
Their financial crimes unit. As soon as we contacted them, they were on top of this, and they traced the accounts.
Christensen says Milwaukee police believe the culprits are overseas. He says their bank froze their funds, which made it easy to be transferred back to the city.
My understanding of what happened was that an employee made a really dramatic mistake, intentionally or not.
Alderman Peter Borgelis wants to see someone held responsible.
This could have been a $500,000 impact to the city's financial condition, which would have been devastating for our pocketbooks.
A mistake Christensen is making changes to avoid.
Using a phone call to a trusted, verified contact with that vendor.
Christensen says an internal review is underway, which will determine if there is any disciplinary action. The city also says this investigation alerted them to a similar but smaller incident that happened back in 2024. The comptroller says because that case is ongoing, he could not share any details. Ted?
Is the alderman more concerned about holding a person responsible or changing the system of checks and balances here? Because it seems like something that could happen again.
Well, Ted, at this point, they have several procedures that they have changed. They're going to make sure that if you do request that your bank account is changed, that you also have your old account information as well. And at this point, they're just making sure that whoever in the staff made this mistake, that it doesn't happen again.
Bria Jones in the newsroom for us tonight. Thank you.